Alright, everyone. I'm here with you today to confirm the rumors that have been going around the building. Everyone should pay attention because this affects all of you personally. This meeting today is to confirm that our branch will be expanding soon. And I would like to persuade you all to become a larger piece of that puzzle. You all are the reason for this sudden expansion. We were tasked with the inspection and damage control of over 15,000 cases of Crown Royal mini chairs last week. You were tasked with this inspection with the idea that you would take at least 2 weeks, and you guys cut that in half, which deserves an applause. You all exceeded the company's expectations by a long shot through your hard work and teamwork. It took some overtime, but we were able to complete our goal and finish under a week with the small group that we had. Now, you didn't have to do this, but I really do appreciate that you did. It showed me that you're all motivated and I can trust you. Due to your recent success on that project, the company would like to replicate those same results, but on a larger scale now. And I want you guys to lead the way. That's right, promotions. I want you all to be my supervisors from here on out, and that comes with a raise and a new title. Along with that comes pride as well. We'll discuss what this change will look like in the future and how it affects you personally. This change here is an opportunity. I want to remind you that this is a good thing. Do not be afraid of it. Have confidence and take pride. You earned it. To do this, we need all of you to split up and lead individual teams. The hope is that you can give some insight and guidance to the new employees that will be here soon. I will continue to oversee the entire division, but I'll need a new group of supervisors to assist me, and there's no one better than this group standing right here in front of me. Maybe some of you haven't had the chance to lead before, but this should not scare you. I'm sure you all led without knowing, leading through example. I wouldn't offer you this position if I didn't believe in you. With this change brings 3 main challenges that I want to talk to you guys about today. And that'll be adaptation, leadership, and responsibility. To go over adaptation, when you guys first arrived here, you had to learn quickly. More importantly, you had to learn how to work with others. Even at the beginning of the last project, the Crown Royal mini chairs, you all had to learn new skills and work with new machinery. But most importantly, you guys had to learn how to work with new people. You made my job easier as a manager. Thank God. This makes me think about my first job and how well my coworkers and I knew each other's strengths and weaknesses. This was key in how well we worked together, and our supervisor really did appreciate it. She was able to handle other important tasks because we were self-sufficient. If an issue developed, I was there to make the call, and my manager trusted me to do that, and most importantly, my coworkers trusted me. If we were missing someone that day, it was okay because I knew the line from the front all the way to the back. And because of this, I was able to teach others that just in case if I wasn't there, others could take my spot. I did this because the more flexible members are within a team, the less difficult it is when a problem arises or it becomes easier to tackle issues that occur sporadically. It helped the productivity and efficiency in the workplace overall during the Crown Royal Mini project last week, and it definitely showed. For this reason, I know that this change is for the better. And once again, bringing this brand new group of people and leading them, I know you guys can handle that because you guys can lead yourselves. You've shown me in the past. Which brings us to my next point, leadership. Leadership is critical for these new positions. We will all lead differently, and I understand that. And for most of you, I assume that you will learn more as you begin to become more comfortable with leading people. For example, when I was first offered my opportunity to lead, when I worked back in the warehouse in the same position as you guys, I got my job because I was such a hard worker. Not necessarily a smart worker, but a hard worker. Once I was in the position to lead, I learned very quickly that what I was doing was not leading. I couldn't do everything by myself, and the sooner I learned that, the better. I have to learn to relinquish control and to sit back sometimes. It is better to teach someone how to do something than to simply do it for them. It is a hard lesson to learn, and some people will never learn. But the more you lead, the more comfortable you become in that position to teach. Some people cannot let go of control, and they struggle with this. They believe that because they are in charge, that they must obtain full control of everything. That is a recipe for failure. If you cannot trust your employees and your coworkers, you might as well quit now. Luckily, I know that this problem doesn't occur here, otherwise we wouldn't be standing here right now. And I appreciate that. But nevertheless, it's good to go over. If you remember one thing from this lesson, it would be that the difference between leading, a good leader is when leading through example, you clearly have problems with control. You don't know how to let go. But a good leader can manage people and can surrender control to establish trust in a relationship, in a team. Lastly, the most important thing about managing a team is the responsibility. No longer are you only responsible for yourself. You're responsible for yourself and 8 to 15 other people on your team. Now, you may not be obligated to get your hands dirty anymore, but if your team falls behind schedule, you will have to get on the line and step it up for your team's sake. There's not a single person on the team that you can come to me and blame for your team's failure except for yourself. It is your job to manage people according to their strengths and weaknesses and put people where they help the team the most. The better you get at managing people, though, the less involved you will have to be physically in terms of labor. But you should always be ready to step in when your team needs you. Your team's success is your only job. Demonstrating that you can guide a group of people towards a unifying goal is something that you should take pride in and that businesses look for. In this case, that goal would be finishing assignments and goals in a timely fashion and completing projects without a hitch. If you excel at this, then this sort of thing will be easy and it'll come naturally. But it will not go unnoticed either how good of a job that you're doing. Trust me, I'm always watching and so are others. So take this job with pride. I know many of you have had jobs for the majority of your life, if not your entire life, but never settling upon a career, whether that be by lack of privilege or other personal reasons, is always tough. But this opportunity right now is real and it's here. And this can open doors for you in the future within the company. I know I have the right people for this job. I just need to know that you guys understand that. I trust you. As a recap, I would like to list the 3 challenges that I need you all to be prepared for. Adapting, leading, and being responsible. Adapting to new challenges and situations, and being able to be flexible when change comes your way. Leadership, learning how to transition from leading by example to managing people. Not only to give up control, but to give up control to acquire trust within a relationship, within your team. Responsibility, not only being responsible for yourself, but responsible for yourself and 15 other people on your team. For your team's success as a whole, for that is your job. Those things I see in all of you. Do yourselves a favor and take this challenge head on. Exceed at this, and who knows what the next big change will be. It will not be easy by any means, but together we can tackle this together, and I know you guys will. So with that being said, I look forward to working closer with you all in the near future, and good luck.